And that's why they talk about St. Patrick's driving out the snakes.
I actually always thought it was snakes.
That was like such a big problem in Ireland. And like the snakes everywhere, wall to wall snakes.
Yeah.
And one guy came through and he's like, enough with these fucking...
Hello and welcome to Daily Friday Podcast. It is Tuesday, March 17th, also known as St. Patrick's Day. We have an incredible episode for you. We talked a bit of Oscars, recap, UFOs, and of course, a big St. Patrick's Day rundown with our friend Strider Wilson and Sean Buffini. All the things you need to know to be Irish today. It's an incredible episode. You're going to love it. Let's get into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Friday Podcast. It is Tuesday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
Let's go.
Give it up for St. Patrick's Day. We were recording this on Monday, but when you're listening to this, it's going to be St. Patrick's Day.
That's why I'm not in green.
Of course. Breaking news, new to this podcast, if you do not wear sunscreen as a white man, you will get very sunburned. I have what looks to be the worst sunburn of all time.
This is kind of Irish of you right now.
I
got to tell you,
this is the most Irish thing about me.
But I also... I can't trust an adult man with a sunburn, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to show your face in the like. This is a man who doesn't plan ahead. Mm-hmm. This is a man.
If you were giving me directions, unless it was like where the best place to get a Mai Tai is, I would not listen to you.
My God, my wife and I were like having a conversation. And she's like, "I'm sorry, it's just like really hard to take you seriously when like
for sure
you have a full glasses suntan."
Oh yeah,
you can kind of see a little bit sunglasses. So I was wearing a backwards hat, sunglasses. And I biked for like 3 hours yesterday.
If you were like an attorney and I showed up and like you were in like divorce court and you were in a full suit and tie with a sunburn, I'd be like, and I was the judge, I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, I can't.
Can we do something about that? Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but it's going to turn into tan. It's not going to.
Now I feel bad because the first thing I said to you this morning was your sunburn.
I mean, it's kind of hard to not say it. Like, it's hard to not.
It just is like a little.
It's a little. Whoa, shock.
Dude, yeah, you got to let people know. Like, it's the first thing. It's kind of the first thing you say in the morning. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I'm sunburned. I'm glad you said
Let's just get this out of the way. Yeah, I am sunburned.
I'm aware I have it.
I'm not happy about it either.
Dude, being unaware and sunburnt, that's the real issue at hand.
True. At least I'm aware of my own sunburn.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're going to kind of talk our first story of the day. The Oscars happened.
Yep.
And it was pretty interesting, I think.
It's a big deal in Los Angeles.
It's a huge deal in Los Angeles. We had some big news from the Oscars so far. Michael B. Jordan won the Best Actor.
Nice.
Newark native. Shout out New Jersey.
They should have given him 2 trophies for each role.
I like that.
Would have been sick.
I like that. Do you think his brother also won the award for the twin as well?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
Why they didn't give him it? Maybe
I know. People are saying this is such a big deal. Lindsay Lohan did this over 20 years ago.
Very true.
Like, it's not that impressive. He headed to In-N-Out to celebrate his win afterwards. Pull up the clip.
I love that.
It's kind of the move.
That's the one on Sunset. This location's always a disaster.
Yeah.
If you pan out, there's like 3 people passed out in booths behind them.
This is like the location where they had to ban 6-7.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
Like, we got enough going on here. Like, we can't do the meme thing right now. Like,
can I tell you though, whoever manages this In-N-Out should be president of our country.
Yeah.
Because dude, you'll go in there, you will never have a bad customer service experience at an In-N-Out.
Wow.
Burger. They should manage every operation. They should manage Operation Epic Fury has been taking place for years at this drive-thru.
Exactly. Navy SEALs running that joint.
Fuck yeah.
So shout out to Michael B. Jordan winning the Best Acting Oscar. One Battle After Another got the Best Picture. PTA finally gets his Oscar. Do you agree with One Battle After Another?
Not my favorite PTA film, although I gotta say, maybe if you put it up against the other movies this year, like, bro, the Safdie brothers need both Safdie brothers to make the movie.
They really do. We learned that.
Marty Supreme was not it. Sinners could have been it. It got Best Original Screenplay, so I'm happy it got that. And One Battle was sick. You know, the Oscars is always a political event.
Yeah.
So that's a political movie, so they're going to like that. I didn't know it was an adapted screenplay. I had no idea.
One Battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, from a Thomas Pynchon novel.
Yeah.
This is actually a fun fact. I think 15 years in a row, the winner of Best Screenplay has also won Best Director, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
But
it was
this
good.
is Best Adapted Screenplay, and Sinners won Best Original Screenplay, Ryan Coogler. So shout out Ryan Coogler.
Coogler's a beast.
He's a beast. Sinner took home 4 awards. They did set the record for most losses ever, but that's just what happens when you get nominated all the time. One Battle After Another took home 6. Another fun fact, Jessie Buckley won the Best Actress.
We knew that one was a
We knew that would happen.
She swept awards
She
season.
swept that shit.
Let's go.
First Irish actress ever on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
Salsa.
Very nice.
The Biggest Losers. Let's get to this.
Yes. This is where the best story always starts in the loser's locker room.
Always starts with the loser. Marty Supreme, 0 for 9.
Yeah, bro.
Which, like, actually kind of...
I knew that was going to happen. I knew. I went and saw it. Was not moved.
Yeah.
Mid.
What do you think Timothée Chalamet's doing today? Like,
just being an absolute, probably standing on a roof of some building somewhere, promoting something else.
True.
I mean, the guy's just crushing promotion.
It keeps going.
What if he's at an opera? Just taking it in.
Sick.
He's just listening to. He's just really diving into the art.
I liked Conan O'Brien. He had a good joke. He talked about the ballet and the opera. He was like, they're just mad at you to bring up jazz, which I think is great.
It was good. Yeah,
Jazz.
That was his ad lib too. His written joke. Conan.
Wow,
we love him.
Conan really is the best.
Yes, he is.
He should be hosting everything.
Yes.
A fun fact: Diane Warren set a record. Has lost her 17th straight Oscar. She's a songwriter. I did find this funny. She lost for Best Original Song. This was a song written to her younger self in a documentary about her own life, which mainly focused on how she lost a lot of Oscar awards.
Oh.
So she lost the Oscar for the song about losing the Oscar.
It's almost better in a way. It's
Yeah.
cool.
It's kind of poetic.
Yeah.
It's the most Yeah, it's effective still. That's good.
I think I'd rather go 0 for 17 than like 1 for 16, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Just to still always be nominated, like 17-time Oscar nominee versus a one-hit wonder.
100%. You're still putting up shots. You're
Yeah.
still not losing your confidence.
You're in the
That's more
mix.
impressive to me.
You're a contender. You're Phil Mickelson.
Exactly. All right. And to me, the biggest part of this, as always, is the memes.
Yes.
My favorite thing, Izzy, can you play this video of Kevin O'Leary on the red carpet? Flexing a $30 million sports card and just pans to someone just like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Meanwhile, the man who it pans to is like, can't go back to Iran because he's like politically not allowed to go back there. And just Kevin O'Leary is just flaunting a $30 million sports card. That's 13% of his net worth on his neck. So
What sports card is it?
I actually don't know. Let's look that up.
Is it a ping pong sports card?
It's cards featuring Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, game-worn cards on his neck. That's definitely one way to spend your money. 13% of his net worth. What would be 13% of my net worth? Like $130?
Yep.
So I'm just wearing like
a parking ticket.
Yeah. Wearing a parking ticket.
Just wrapping a parking ticket around my neck. That's hilarious.
I fucking love it.
Dude, his casting was distracting to me in Marty Supreme.
Yeah,
they also do that.
There was like a whole thing where you remember that vampire line he had at the end?
Yeah,
and it's like he
bro.
like he said he ad-libbed that, and it was like that kind of like really took me out of the movie.
Threw me out of it
when
big
he said
time.
that. I was
I've
like,
been
wait,
around
is
since
that true?
1600. I'm like,
It's like, no, you haven't.
Yeah, they should have put like just a good ass actor in that role who like I feared. Like I didn't fear him, and I didn't like care that Marty Supreme was like hooking up with his wife. And although Gwyneth Paltrow was great in the movie,
Gwyneth Paltrow was great in everything she does.
And Chalamet's, he acted it well. He was.
I thought Chalamet was a good actor in this. I mean, listen, he's probably going to win an Oscar at some point in his career for a performance that's not his best performance ever.
That's how they always do it. Like
that's
Leo.
how it always is. I also liked some other fun stuff. The red carpet here, big meme going around is they took Pedro Pascal's mustache and gave it to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Fun.
It is weird seeing Pedro Pascal without a mustache.
Yeah.
People have been saying it's like when you see your dad like shave for the first time and you're like, who is this person?
For sure.
He's a man that needs a mustache.
Yeah.
Leo with the mustache kind of works.
It works. It works.
He seems more whimsical.
He kind of just looks like, it reminds me of what he looked like in the Baz Luhrmann movie with the, what's the book that we all read?
Harry Potter?
No, the dude
The Great
across the lake.
Gatsby?
The Bible?
Yeah, Gatsby. Gatsby. It reminds me of Gatsby.
What's the book we all read?
Yeah.
That is like a funny book to like make high schoolers read. It's like, it doesn't really, they don't really get it at all.
I didn't get it at all.
It's a period piece about like yearning as an adult man. And it's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'm not connected with this.
Yeah,
dude.
this doesn't vibe with me.
I'm trying to go to a house party this weekend.
In the slightest. And you know what you guys probably could have predicted what meme was going to hit the hardest for me. They did a little bit in the middle of it where they were like, Leo's been in a lot of memes. They made a live meme with him. Whoever wrote for the show definitely knows my sense of humor.
Generally trying to rip up the younger demographic by going freelance mode. And even though you're unholy, the question thing, Joe NBC, There's still S-tier level or upon 6 stars.
See, that's the kind of stuff I like.
I like it too.
They're good tapping into it.
Yeah.
People hated it. I loved it. And that's life.
No, I think it's great. Well, it's annoying because this whole vernacular, which I do love and I am obsessed with, is annoying and stupid and but it's something that, they want to be in touch with the younger audience.
As they should. As they should. I think they're making fun of it, which how dare you make fun of it? This is our language. This is our code. This is our credence.
Exactly. It's us. You're trying to see us and put us in a box. Don't try to do that.
Don't try to do that.
Don't try to do that.
All right, so we're wrapping up awards season. I'm actually happy awards season's over. Yeah. I'm just kind of sick of the discourse. I'm actually sick of the Chalamet ballet opera conversation.
If you listen to the whole thing, what he said made sense.
Yeah. Let's just move on from that. I am also, a bit of advice to Timothy Chalamet, maybe take 6 months out of the spotlight. Yeah. He's been promoting movies for basically 2 years straight, like the Bob Dylan movie, this movie. Take a break, let people miss you, come back, and we'll all love you again.
Overexposed. It's tough. Yes.
Exposed. Let's transition to our second story of the week. I love this fucking guy more than life itself. A German tourist visiting New York City has sued a taqueria for having salsa that was too spicy. Created emotional distress. Let's get into this a little bit.
I like it. If he's getting the true American experience. We live in a litigious society. Sue. If you've got the means, if you've got a lawyer, sue him.
Sue him to fucking death.
Do you know who my dad is?
In a complaint obtained by People, he alleged that he had no idea how dangerous these sauces could be before we tried them. So he added a lot of salsa to his taco from the self-service bar. And he claimed it gave his mouth and tongue started burning. He got some emotional distress. He eventually ended up losing this lawsuit because the judge was like, that's kind of the point of salsa.
Yeah.
Is to be spicy.
Yeah, I'm happy he lost. I'm just glad he got that experience.
Yeah.
Getting to go to court.
I get what you're saying. He also went on to sue the state of New York in 2 different occasions. He filed a lawsuit against Walmart because they didn't let him access its Wi-Fi. And then he sued the NYPD because it did not accept his international phone number after he reported a crime. So he's just coming there. He's like, I'm walking out of this with something.
Yeah, this guy came in. He's a tough man to please.
He's a tough man
to please. I just like to picture this man has his wife and daughter in tow the entire time on vacation, and they're just having the worst experience ever. Or he's like, just go. He's like, just go to American Girl doll. I'm going to go to the court. Okay, I'm going to win. It's going to be triumphant. Get the fuck out of my sight. This taco was not satisfactory.
This is, by the way, a beautiful German accent.
Thank you.
I think it's like he's definitely tapping into like the American way of like going to another country and being like, this isn't what I don't like it. This isn't to my liking.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're in another fucking country, dude. Mm-hmm. This isn't for you.
Yes.
This is the point of visiting it. I love it.
It's supposed to be different. You're supposed to eat something and it's supposed to make you shit out of your or pee out of your butt. That's why you go to a taco shop. You're welcome. Also, the best Mexican food isn't in New York, bro.
Yeah,
come to the West Coast. Come to the best coast.
Well, he wouldn't last a second over here.
Oh, you'd be toast, bro.
His tongue would fall off.
Pico de gallo would fuck you up.
100%. I don't know. I don't like when spice like ruins the meal. Like it's like, we get it. You're like so cool. You can handle spice, but like this isn't an enjoyable process here.
For sure.
I don't really get it. Like I don't understand the appeal of spicy food.
Agreed. I'm like it completely overpowers the thing.
Yeah.
One time in college, I like had to, for some hazing thing, we went to this like one of those places where you have to sign a waiver to eat the wings.
Oh yeah.
I like ate it. I was kind of drunk. I came home, fell asleep, and woke up, and I shit and threw up out my mouth at the same time. Incredible amount of spicy.
Yeah.
Burned going out both ways.
Yeah,
can't have that.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's too much. Was that a Ghost Reaper or a Carolina Reaper?
Some shit like that. Yeah. Can't have that.
No.
Well, shout out to the German who came here, walked away with something, and that's 3 lost lawsuits.
Hey, you got to take swings, man. You miss 90% of the shots you don't take.
100%. Let's transition to our third story of the week. Let's spend 5 minutes in the UFO corner.
Yeah.
For today.
Surprised we lead with this.
Yeah, I'm surprised this is... Yeah. I was kind of working up to this. There's some big stories here. The U.S.'s leading UFO expert has been missing for weeks.
Whoa.
That's kind of scary. Trump is releasing some information on UFOs soon. Last weekend, 3 UFOs were seen chasing each other in New York City. And Steven Spielberg has a new movie coming out called Disclosure Day, and he has said in quotes, "We are not alone on this earth right now." If anybody's going to know about aliens, it's Steven Spielberg.
He's done a lot of them. E.T., what's it called? Close Encounter with the Third Kind, and now this. I like UFOs. I think it binds us all. It'd be nice to have a common enemy that hopefully we could defeat. But I mean, Independence Day is the sickest movie. That's really all we need as far as UFOs is concerned. Other than that, I mean, it's just fun.
Yeah. I feel like this does feel like if they were going to release information about aliens, it would be like right around this time with everything going on.
Exactly, bro.
It's like,
they're getting pissed off. Their groceries have never been more expensive and gas has never been more expensive.
We're in a deeply unpopular war.
Fire up the UFO. It's like you call the bullpen. It's just,
it's like,
bring them in.
We got to bring them in.
Bring in the ace.
Yeah. And it's like, are the aliens like, I'm assuming if the aliens do exist, right, they're more intelligent than us.
Gotta be.
And they're like, it's never going to be us releasing information about them. You know what I mean?
No.
And they don't want to be released as like an info dump to like distract from political things going on.
For sure. For sure. I would always hope it would be like in a rager that's at the top of the roof on Independence Day where they're just throwing sick beats. You know what I mean? I like Alien as an aesthetic for a dance party. That's
as a theme. Yeah, like a theme.
My peak Alien. And look, there's a lot of universe out there and a lot of space. There probably are some aliens. There's aliens at the bottom of the ocean as far as I'm concerned.
100%.
Those little fish that glow.
About this in the past. Yeah.
This is all we talk about. Every time we get hammered.
It somehow always ends up in aliens.
This is the only thing we talk about. So yeah, this is just like you said. I mean, it's a grand distraction.
It's a grand distraction. I do hope when the aliens get here, they try our salsa and sue us for it being too spicy.
That's a good call there. Yeah.
We could get bankrupt as a society because they don't approve of what we have. Do you think the aliens will be nice or mean when they come?
I think they'll be nice.
I hope they'll be nice too. I think we kind of need that. To me, the thing that's the most scary one is the FBI searching for the UFO expert. Like, this feels like something from a movie where, like, this guy just gets disappeared.
This is some begonia stuff, speaking about, circling back to Oscar season, although I don't even know if that was nominated. But
it was nominated.
Yeah, you could have a crazed person out there who's, like, on some mission. So you just got to hope that guy's okay.
Yeah. We're comfortable with them coming? Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah, I'd love if they get here, dude.
100%.
I'd love if they get here.
Who would you introduce the aliens to? Who's the first person? Like, if it was like, take us to your leader, who would it be? Rizzler?
Rizzler would be easy, pretty Snoop Dogg, bro. If it's Snoop, bro, and the aliens meet Snoop, they're gonna let us live. If this is their yes, bro. That collab,
that collab would go crazy. I think Chet Hanks would be cool. This is like the vibe of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Steven Spielberg could
Keanu Reeves.
He could shoot the thing. Oh, Keanu Reeves has got great energy.
Is just a chill guy.
Yes,
it's got to be a chill guy, or a chill girl as well too.
Yeah, who would be the chillest lady that could meet them, dude? Lindsey Vonn.
Mora from Traders.
Oh, whoa.
I think there's an alien. Lindsey Vonn. Lindsey Vonn. It's just like, who is this?
She's just chilling. She's like,
she's a skier. She got injured recently.
She charges hard, bro.
she's she's one of the best we got. This is all we really got for you. Speaking of alien concepts, our fourth story of the day, a new trend has hit the internet, and this is people that are churning butter while they're running.
Whoa.
Speaking of multitasking, I think this is kind of the best way to do two things at once. Why just work out when you can work out and also create butter for your home?
This is great. This is efficiency. This is optimization. Now I'm fired up.
This is butter. I mean, my butter budget has been out of control lately.
You and me both, brother.
I'm spending tens of dollars a month on butter when I could just be running around by strapping bags of heavy cream and salt to the torsos and running around for an hour, going on a bit of a butter run.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, so you like shake it up while you're running?
Yeah, you basically strap it to your body and go for a run. And when you're done, you have butter.
That's great. Little sourdough bread,
sourdough bread would be nice.
Oh, so good. Dude, butter on sourdough bread, I mean, is a perfect meal. It's a perfect meal.
So you do bread in the back.
Yes.
Butter in the front.
Yes.
Shake that shit up.
Let your dough rise while you go, because you kind of got to let it settle.
100%.
Let it settle, and then, oh yeah, here you go.
It's like, dude, just stop eating butter. Wow, that butter looks so good.
It looks so good, dude.
I do like the concept of, multitasking while working out.
I like this.
I think more people should do this. I listen to podcasts while I work out.
You're burning cows, and the butter's going to pack on a little more cows, but also, you earned it.
Burning cows and churning butt.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's what I've been saying. Let's continue with our last story of the day. The NCAA tournament brackets have been released. It's a magical time of the year. We talked about this last week. Last week was kind of a lead up, like a teaser for all the good things that were to come. So we had like conference tournaments, Players Champion, which is kind of like, the fifth major. We had the Indian Wells tennis tournament, the like most important tournament that's not a major.
Yeah.
Conference tournaments. We're all kind of getting to what is now about to be peak sports season. Right? Fire me the hell up. NCAA tournaments are out. We're going to have Gavin and Lupica, Dr. Locks and Glue Guy on to kind of break this down fully in depth for the Thursday episode. But let's just briefly talk. How excited are you for March Madness? Are you a man that prints out his bracket?
I print out. I'm old school.
Gotta print out.
I hold it. I reference it. I look at it. And then I cross out if I get one. I have my pencil and my pen. I have my highlighter when I get one right.
This is like one of the only times I use a printer.
Yeah.
Like that and like, signing a form that.
Yeah. Or when I need to, fax my health insurance company because they 100%. Still use fax.
Printers are back.
Yeah, big time.
What is your strategy with the bracket? Are you picking teams based on their mascots, their colors,
It's all personal experience. Do you have a personal connection? Do you remember a player that they had a good run a while back? Like
did someone from my high school go there and I like them?
Yes.
Not like them?
And then every once in a while it's like, ooh, the 12-5 upset. Okay, so the 12-5.
You gotta have a 12-5.
I'll take the 12.
Gotta have it. Of course. Ball knowers know.
Yep. Dude, if the aliens come, they should just do the perfect bracket for us. Use your technology and give us the perfect bracket. Yeah. That would be.
But if we
huge.
all get the perfect bracket,
no, just for us,
just for you,
it would be for
you
and me.
Personally.
Yeah. We would communicate with them.
Yeah, I feel like
they would probe us, and then you can probe me as much as you want, every orifice, and then give me the perfect bracket.
It'll be worth it. The odds of a perfect bracket are 1 in 9.2 quintillion.
That's crazy.
I didn't even know the numbers got that high.
Neither did I.
That's pretty sick.
Quintillion,
dude. Imagine like wasting the like. If you do get it, those odds are so insane that you wasted like all that luck on just getting a perfect record, which is cool, but it's like maybe you could have used those odds for like something more beneficial to your life.
100%.
Why is this one blank? What does this mean?
Oh, there's still a play-in game.
You're saying why is it blank? Because they haven't played the games yet.
No, the one next to BYU.
Oh, I thought you were saying why is this bracket blank? I'm like, what do you think's gonna happen? Eventually, Izzy, this whole bracket will be filled out with teams.
Shut up.
The best part is Izzy doesn't know that, but she has just as much chance of winning a bracket challenge as we do.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. Like it happens every year. It's the person you work with in the office. It's just like, I like the colors on this team. That guy seems nice.
That logic is perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sweet boy. 2 teams that I want to highlight here. Long Island University.
They got in.
16 team that got in. They have an incredible fan base that they do fins up on the sidelines. It's just a bunch of guys going, they got in, they won their tournament, they're 16 seed.
The Long Island Heap.
Sucks they can't play at home. Just a bunch of white boys in quarter zips. There are dozens of us.
A bunch of quarter zips out there, bro. All guys just waiting for their flights. All of them, you watch the game with ear pods in.
100%.
All of them are just zooming, dude. The best way to watch the Long Island quarter zips.
The Long Island quarter zips. Shout out to the Long Island quarter
versus
zips.
The Midtown, puffy vests.
St. Louis has also made the tournament, which means we finally have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a big old white boy named Robbie Avila.
You got to like this.
He is the man. He's transferred to St. Louis since Indiana State last year. He'll be in the tournament as well. Milk Chamberlain is another name that he's got. College Jokic, Larry Nerd, Larry Blurred.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. If there's UFOs and Men in Black, there's a giant roach hiding in that man's.
Yeah, this is what March Madness is about.
Yes.
Like a guy that is probably never going to play basketball again, but like drops 45 points.
He's built for the college game.
100% built for the college game. And we also have the student manager. Do you remember the student manager, like Aura Khan or whatever?
No, I mean
from McNeese State. This is the first student manager to ever get an NIL deal from McNeese State.
Really?
Yeah,
Good
he
for
was
this guy.
kind of a big deal. Again, this is a Chalamet situation where a bit of overexposure. not totally feeling him, but you know what? It's time for his moment.
He's a student manager. I mean, he's been going his whole life.
Yeah, the concept of sponsoring a student manager, fix that, aliens.
It's nice, this guy needs a win. I mean, these guys famously...
This guy's got enough wins in his life, I'll be honest.
Let me give you a hypothetical. You've got a daughter. I've got a daughter on the way. I'm excited. And she brings home... Who would you rather have her bring home? Student manager of a basketball team or, 13th guy off the bench, never plays?
Student manager.
I think maybe 2. Honestly, when I was giving the hypothetical, my incentive was to be like, student manager dork. But you know what? I want my daughter to marry a dork and just a nice guy because this guy, he's going to be so glad to be getting some, to be getting any. He's going to do anything that she needs. So this is the type of guy, fathers, this is the type of guy you want dating your girl. This guy probably 100%. Already has a 401k.
100%.
This guy's been saving his whole... He's not taking girls out on dates. He's not wasting money going out.
He's comfortable in a service role.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's built a few computers.
Yeah.
And he's in a management role. So I love him. I love the student manager.
Shout out to the student managers. We've totally flipped on them. This is the kind of guy that you want to date your daughter.
Yep.
And he's rich now because he has NIL money.
Let's go.
So we're fired up for the NCAA tournament.
Glad both his arms are working from probably getting dead arms his whole life, dude. What'd you say?
For him to survive this far.
Did you just repeat me? Shut up. Come here,
what?
Dude. There's just a reaction.
What are you doing? Go fucking clean my shit up, dude.
Exactly. Go clean
my shit up. I don't want to. You make me sick. All right, before we transition to our final thing, I just wanted to shout out the headline, the infographic of the year for me. The USA continues to dominate in all sports. We're in the finals for the World Baseball Classic. We just beat the Dominican Republic. We won the gold medal in hockey. And now in the Paralympics hockey, we faced off against Canada. Seeded rivalry.
Mean. I don't like it.
But that's from the Team USA account.
But, it's timely. I get it.
USA did win this matchup. We swept all the hockey in the Olympics. That's pretty sick.
And we dominated Canada.
We dominated.
Dude.
The other great headline that I liked as well. Did you guys see the Onion headline with Bam Adebayo?
No.
Lakers fans furious as Bam Adebayo dies in even worse helicopter crash.
They're geniuses, dude. The Onion's the best, bro. They just get it, dude. It's so funny. It's like everyone's moaning. Kobe did it right. Kobe did the 81 right. Kobe's like, Will already has 100.
Yeah, it's like
Kobe's number 2.
Second place award.
And like, all right, yeah, bro. Like, not everyone scores 83 points. Sorry, he shot too many free throws, but like, he did it. I love Kobe too, but yeah, I mean, fine. He scored.
Kobe's looking up on us and smiling.
There's too many free throws in the NBA.
Looking up on us.
Jack.
Caught that.
Don't talk like that.
You thought he was gonna get away with it.
I'm sunburned because I've been in hell, bro. Fucking bad boy. That's our top 5 stories, guys. Now a quick word from our sponsor, Voodoo Ranger. All right, guys, it is finally tournament time, and you know what that means, Strider? It's time to suck down some beers and enjoy some college basketball.
Nothing better.
There's no better beer to do that with than the Voodoo Ranger G-Force IPA, supercharged juicy IPA. 11% ABV. How many of these would it take to knock you out, put you to sleep?
Oh my goodness. One.
That's it. This is the best way to supercharge your Saturday is an 11% ABV. Get you going to start the day off. Just one beer of these and you're ready to fly. You know what's also cool about 11? It's the seed that always wins in an upset in the bracket.
Oh.
That's pretty cool, right?
Dude, I'm taking all the 11s, baby.
Taking all the 11s. And even cooler is this year, if you purchase a Voodoo Ranger G-Force Supercharged IPA, upload your receipt to beton11.com. If an 11 seed wins, you could win $11,000. What would you do with $11,000?
A lot, man. I could do it. I could really use that dough, man.
Like actually really. Here's how it works. Grab a Voodoo Ranger G-Force, the 11% supercharged IPA. Upload your receipt at beton11.com. And if an 11 seed wins, you can take home $11K. Your beer is your bet slip. You must be 21 plus. No purchase necessary. Full rules on beton11.com. That's pretty good. Those are our top 5 stories. But our biggest story of the day is today's St. Patrick's Day. Strider, how do you feel about that?
I'm very fired up. In fact, I put boots on the ground to level up St. Patrick's Day as a holiday. I want to take it out of the bars and put it everywhere, and I think there's no greater way than to have a symbol of hope.
Let's take it away for another episode of The Full Stride. Strider hit the streets and talked everything St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day, a holiday celebrated by downing 18 beers, then crying yourself to sleep in an alley beneath the moonlight. Why do we do this loudly and proudly on St. Patrick's Day, but quietly and shamefully on Christmas and Easter? And Arbor Day, if you're me. I think it's because St. Patrick's Day, while lucky, doesn't have that symbol of magic, that merry, jolly character that gives us all hope. I think it's time St. Patrick's gets leveled up to Santa Patrick. So I set out to find out if I could spread some St. Patty's Day cheer. Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, Gaelic?
Yeah.
Aye, Irish?
Yes.
Top of the afternoon to you.
First time in LA. Where's your shillelagh?
My shillelagh?
Yeah.
Only my wife sees my shillelagh. Tell me about my accent.
You haven't perfected it yet. Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day doesn't get the respect Christmas does.
You're absolutely right.
I want it to be Christmas for adult men, so they can tell me what they regret. Hey, did you finance a jet ski? Did you text your ex and now you regret it? Any regrets?
Plenty. I mean, there are a lot of things I could have done better in my life.
Here we go. Daniel Day-Lewis Potato. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Stay green and don't lose your shillelagh.
Stay green, don't be mean, and then I'll never lose my shillelagh, even though it's pretty small. I'm going to work on my accent.
Yeah, work.
I've got to work on it. Daniel Day-Lewis.
These people got me in the mood for St. Patty's Day cheer. Now it's time to set up some camp. Take this puppy to the next level. We all know the mall Santa is the pinnacle of Christmas. The North Pole comes right to consumers. Well, if I was going to level up St. Patrick's Day, I needed the North Island to come right to the consumers as well. Had a blanket laid out, balloon set up.
Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day.
But then, disaster struck. Security booted me.
Offer hope to men who, on St. Patrick's Day, instead of downing 18 beers, they can take a knee.
I had to pick up and leave without one bro sitting upon my knee and letting me know how St. Patrick's Day wished.
St. Patrick's Day doesn't get the respect of Christmas. Can't even post up in the mall. It's okay, though. We're still going to spread the magic of St. Patrick's Day.
Who would I be as a symbol of hope and joy for those celebrating St. Patrick's around the globe if I was going to give up after getting booted? No, I was going to set up my North Ireland again.
Happy St. Patrick's. What's your St. Patrick's Day wish?
Despite the winds blowing me to and fro, I would sit down and talk to a bro. Turns out that bro was security. He booted me again.
They're literally sitting on camera, bro.
I had to travel far and wide across this parking lot to find a bro who looked like gold at the end of a rainbow. A chill dude, willing to open up. And I found him beyond Trader Joe's, which is where security told me I had to go. And there, I did find that chill bro.
I'm leveling up St. Patrick's Day to Christmas level holiday. What's on your St. Patrick's Day list?
I would want people to be safe, unity among the people to do their heart's desire.
Do you find that to be more useful than downing 18 Guinnesses?
Well,
Do you think it's working, like Santa and green?
I think if people feel that they can express their views openly, I think it works.
You've offered me a glimpse of hope and light this St. Patrick's Day, so I wish you a happy St. Patrick's.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Would you object? I do have to pinch you.
You have to pinch me?
Yeah.
Would I object to that?
Yeah.
I don't think.
We traversed the mall, through the parking lot, past Trader Joe's. For purpose? To meet Lawrence, what a chill dude who offered us an enlightened and elevated perspective, which is exactly what we're trying to do with St. Patrick's Day. Elevate it to a day of hope, which honestly, I have now. I was going to go get 18 sad beers. Now, I'm going to go get 18 happy beers. I'm Strider Wilson with the Daily Friday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. From Santa Patrick.
Thank you, Strider. Guys, we're going to kick it over to a conversation with our good friend and resident Irish person in the office, Sean Buffini. Sean, take it away. Give it up for Sean, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Sean is a producer here at Almost Friday. He's a heated rivalry reviewer.
I'm a gay icon is my title on my business card. I'm a heated rivalry gay icon now. I think there's probably about 6 people in my category of internet micro celebrity of straight guys who don't know anything about hockey or gay culture who are reviewing a gay hockey show.
But you are the only Irish one.
To my knowledge.
Yes,
to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it suck if there was another? I'm not even the only one named Sean. There's another producer named Sean, so...
You can't buy a break.
Can't buy a break.
But today is your time to shine because we are celebrating St. Patrick's Day, which is coming out on Tuesday. We're recording this on Fridays. We're going to celebrate this weekend. You are here to answer all things Irish to get people ready for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
How long did you live in Ireland for? When did you move to America? Give us like a 2-minute background.
I lived in Ireland for 24 years.
Okay.
I moved to America in 2019, and I've been in America ever since then.
What do you miss the most about Ireland?
Honestly, it's like Ireland isn't known for its cuisine or anything, but I do miss like the food. I miss like the greasy, unhealthy food from like the Chipper, which is like a fish and chip shop. Yeah, and I like you miss kind of like I grew up in Dublin, so I could just like walk anywhere at any time ever, and it would take me like, 20, 30, 40 minutes to get there. So it's kind of like hard going from that to California where it's like everything is in the car, everything is traffic. Yeah. That sucks.
Do you miss the Guinness pours in Dublin?
Shockingly, not a big drinker.
Wow.
Never have been. Breaking stereotypes as an
good
Irishman
for
with
you.
that one.
Yeah.
So I don't particularly miss the Guinness pours.
Okay.
But I miss like the pub vibe.
Yeah.
I still spend a lot of time in pubs with my friends, and I feel like US bars don't quite capture that same atmosphere.
I feel like they definitely don't. And I feel like now this is more of a London thing, but also Dublin, like the way you can like drink outside and like walk around to other bars, it's just more of a vibe than like LA. You can't really bar hop.
Yeah, you have to
the same way.
Well, what was shocking to me was, like I said, it's LA's like or California as a whole is very kind of like car centric place. So the drink driving in the US was crazy when I first got here.
Yeah, because you wouldn't really do that. Or if you did, it would be like around the corner.
Yeah. Well, it's like the kind of thing where I think there's kind of more of a social stigma to it where people kind of like bully you away from even considering it.
In America?
In the US, no. In the US, I think it's more acceptable.
Got it.
Where it's like people will drive from bar to bar, where in Ireland, it would be like, people would be like, you gobshite.
Yeah. What does gobshite mean?
Oh, it's like an idiot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start saying that. You fucking gobshite.
Yeah.
Guy, well, here's what I was gonna ask as well. For the Guinness thing, I heard someone was telling me that each Guinness bartender has a specific pour. Like some bartenders are better at pouring it than others.
There's like a whole science to it. I don't know how much of it is like voodoo and how much is actual science. But I will say I have seen some shockingly bad pours
in America.
In America.
Wow, we need to step our shit up.
There's like, it doesn't take an expert to see where you're like it's 50% head, and like you're like, oh well, that was wrong.
Yeah.
If you go to Dublin, you do the Guinness Storehouse.
Okay.
They'll teach you how to do it approximately, and you get a little certificate to
That's
show.
That's kind of cool. Are you
certified?
Are you certified?
I am certified.
Wow, I didn't know we had a professional on the show.
There is like a whole technique in which you're supposed to like tilt the glass as it's going, and there are people I know in Dublin who will go to particular like specific pubs and ask for a specific bartender to pull their pint because they like how they pull their pint.
That's kind of crazy.
It's a little pretentious, I think, but it's like at a certain point,
it's all the same.
Especially like 12 in, are you really going to notice?
100%. So you brought some stuff from the Irish shop near you?
Yes, in Eagle Rock in LA, there's an Irish, not a British store. There's lots of British stores around California. This is the only Irish store I know. And it's called Kitty O'Shea's.
Shout out Kitty O'Shea's.
I think it's going out of business soon because the landlord is like evicting them to turn it all into like a Starbucks or something.
Oh, we need more of those.
Yeah.
I was actually just thinking that. Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's good then.
And could there be anything more Irish than like a land dispute?
I love that.
So go to Kitty O'Shea's.
Okay.
And buy yourself all this Irish stuff we're about to try.
All right, before we dive into this, I had a couple quick questions about St. Patrick's Day. All right.
Right.
What is the difference between how it's celebrated in the U.S. and Ireland? Are there differences? Is it I'm assuming it's a bigger deal there than it is here. It's not a big deal here, though. It's a pretty big deal.
It's kind of surprising how much of a big deal it is in the U.S., considering it's selling Catholicism, which is not a particularly popular religion in the U.S. It's not the dominant one. So it's kind of funny that this like small country like a 6 or 12-hour flight from California gets celebrated in California for a Welshman bringing Catholicism to Ireland. It's like very unusual that's so big in the US, but it's not like a national, like you don't get the day off work here.
You don't.
Where you do in Ireland. In Ireland, it kind of serves as almost like a Independence Day.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't really celebrate our Independence Day because it was like we went from like our Revolutionary War straight into a civil war. So it's kind of like a blurred line on exactly. And a lot of people don't consider us having our full independence yet because there's still part of the country is still under UK control.
Okay.
So I guess that's why we kind of use it as like a pseudo Independence Day. So it's like a lot of Irish flags and stuff. But yeah, in the US, it's like I've heard a lot of funny things in the US. When I first came here, my first St. Patrick's Day, they were like, oh, it's like you wear green if you're like a Catholic and like orange if you're a Protestant, right? And I'm like, were you protesting St. Patrick's Day? Like what? I had no idea what that was about. And I've heard of like some other kind of like wacky things. I think a lot of Americans don't really get what St. Patrick's Day is.
It's basically an Independence Day.
It serves as an Independence Day, but in reality, it's celebrating Catholicism coming to Ireland. There was a Welshman who was a slave, was brought to Ireland, escaped slavery, then like went back to Ireland as like a missionary to change the country from its older pagan religions into Catholicism.
Okay.
And succeeded in that, and that's why they talk about St. Patrick's driving out the snakes. The snakes are like a metaphor for like the pagan religions.
Okay, I actually always thought it was snakes.
Right, like a physical, actual snake.
Yeah,
well,
like
we don't have snakes in Ireland.
I was like,
so
he did work.
It worked. I haven't seen a snake
like,
there
there's
ever.
No snakes, right?
So, yeah, outside of the zoo,
guys.
you won't see them. Yeah. That was like such a big problem in Ireland. And like just snakes everywhere, wall to wall snakes.
Yeah.
And one guy came through and he's like, enough with these fucking stuff.
And they're like, we got to give you a holiday. So I think let's keep the Patrick and St. Patrick's Day. Let's keep the Christ and Christmas. People forget Christmas is about Jesus' birthday. I never do.
Yeah.
That's always top of my mind. Let's keep the Patrick and St. Patrick's Day.
Let's do it.
This season.
There is one thing as well. I noticed that a lot of Americans say St. Patty's Day with two T's. Paddy, 2 D's.
Interesting. So that's the Irish way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You said St. Patty's Day in Ireland.
You'd get your ass kicked.
Yeah, violence would be
violence would be the first. The first.
Very
choice.
Quick to violence on that one. Yeah.
What are other things I can say? Like when we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day, I'm like, well, you know, in Ireland they do it this way. Like, how can I show I know ball? I know Patrick.
Just get shit faced faster than everyone else.
Got it.
No, let me think.
Like, are there maybe is there a Gaelic term? Everybody knows sláinte.
Everyone knows sláinte.
Did I say that right? Sláinte.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. People don't speak outside of a select few households where people kind of elected to do it, and then there's pockets on the West Coast. People generally don't speak a lot of Irish in their day-to-day lives outside of a few little phrases. I mean, the one Irish phrase that everyone knows is "An bhfuil ceadagam dul go dtí an leithreas."
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Say it one more time.
An bhfuil ceadagam dul go dtí an leithreas. Basically, it means, can I be excused from class? I need to use the restroom. And that's what you learn when you first start school, and that's what sticks with you.
I love that. Wait, can I try it?
Yeah.
We say it one more time, slowly.
An bhfuil ceadagam dul go dtí an leithreas.
That was the same speech.
An bhfuil ceadagam
dul
go dtí an leithreas.
That
was exactly it.
Why don't you show us some of the foods that you have brought? Maybe describe them as well for the audio listeners.
All right. Well,
walk us through what we got.
Let me start you off with a big one. So these are potato crisps. We call them crisps. We don't call them potato chips, but you would call them potato chips. There is a theme park around these guys. We have a little Disneyland.
I like the guy on it, by the way.
The guy, he's like a little potato himself.
So there's a whole theme park around the chip brand?
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
It's magical. If you look up Potato Park in Dublin, it has, I think its claim to fame is something really bizarre, like Europe's largest wooden roller coaster or something, where it's like incredibly niche.
Wow, that's kind of sick.
There we go. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that thing's ready to come down any day now.
Park, yeah.
That thing's made out of timber.
That's gonna burn.
These are a delicacy. They're very hard to get in LA. I particularly like the salt and vinegar flavor.
These are really good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tatum.
I say thank you because he's like a point of pride. You're like, you've passed the test. My mom used to work at a biscuit factory that used to make like chocolate bars and like biscuits and things. The company is called Jacob's. This is a chocolate bar called a Club Milk.
Okay.
You give that a little bite right there. It's basically like a milk chocolate, but there's two little sort of like biscuit wafers on the inside of it.
Okay.
The thing you'll find that a lot of the chocolate you get in the US, like a milk chocolate.
Actually, before we go ahead, the Tato's chip, I'm gonna give that a 9.2 out of 10.
9.2 watts.
9.2 Guinnesses.
9.2 Guinnesses out of 10. All right.
Yeah.
So you've had it by the Club Milk. The Club Milk is like milk chocolate on the outside. It's kind of like a biscuit wafer on the inside.
Okay.
What I notice about chocolate in the US, it kind of tastes like you know when you like vomit a little bit in your mouth. That's what a lot of American chocolate tastes like to me. Like Hershey's is horrendous.
Very flattering.
Yeah. Whereas beautiful, I'll just call it all European chocolate or non-American chocolate.
It is better.
It tastes better. I think it tastes better.
And I like the wafer in there as well.
And I hate to be that person that's like, oh, it's better back home, blah, blah, blah. But I do think that the chocolate in the US is very poor.
And you're allowed to say that, yeah. Very poor
I'm allowed to say that because of a thing called freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, First Amendment.
That's why you came here.
This is a fun one.
To speak your mind about milk chocolate, I'm going to give this a 7.6 out of 10.
7.6 Guinnesses.
The chocolate, 10 out of 10 Guinnesses.
Oh, so you like the chocolate.
I like the chocolate. The wafer is fine. This
will be an interesting one for you. So this is called a penguin bar. These are very popular in Ireland. They're from a British company called McVitie's. But what's fun about them is they have a little joke on the back. So where the wrapper... Like you fold up, so you have like the setup, and then you flip it up, and you get the punchline.
It's kind of like popsicle sticks here.
Oh, you get those on popsicle sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was an original idea. I guess it's like
we probably stole it from you guys. We stole everything from you guys.
I'll say that. I'll tell people that. But yeah, what's our joke, Jack?
How does a penguin make pancakes with its flippers?
Because you flip the pancake.
I get that. I'm starting to like this.
Flippers.
Okay, so I'm tasting some delicious chocolate.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like there's kind of
it is hard to explain. There's a
wafery part in the middle that is also chocolate. It's not just like straight up like cracker.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This is good, but it's not as good as the other one.
Thank you. The Irish one wins.
Yes. Fuck you, Brits. Did you know the fastest recorded penguin swimming speed is 22 miles an hour?
I did know that. I talk about that all the time.
How could you not know that?
Yeah,
every Irish
knows
person knows that. All right, that's a 6.1.
All right,
Guinness.
Now here's a special one for you. We're gonna do. Here, I'm just gonna hand it to you like a gross person. This is kind of like a cake, I suppose. You wouldn't call it a biscuit, even though it's kind of presented as a biscuit. It's called a Jaffa cake.
A Jaffa cake.
It's. You bite into it, there's kind of like an orangey sort of like thing in the middle. So it's kind of like bready at the bottom, has milk chocolate on the top. We do a lot of milk chocolate. And inside is kind of like an orangey sort of like gelatin-like
This is really good. It's like one thing I've had. Have you ever had like chocolate-covered gummy bears?
No.
Okay, those are really good. It has like but it's not as hard as a gummy bear.
Right.
So this is actually delicious and very surprising. These are so good. Jaffa cakes might be 10 out of 10 Guinnesses for me.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, we might have to change the rating system to Jaffa cakes. That's how good they are.
Let me hit you with a chocolate digestive. So this is literally just a biscuit with chocolate on top. This is, I think this is also Jacob.
And this is just to digest.
Why do we struggle to hand that off?
Because I didn't want our fingers to touch.
Yeah,
it's so electric. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of like a graham cracker.
Yeah.
With chocolate on it.
Simple.
Very simple.
That's a lot of American foods. They overcomplicate it. You get chicken, apple, sausage. What's that? Get the fuck. Just give me a chicken or apple or a sausage and make it right. Why are you trying to, less is more in food.
This could be simple.
Yeah.
A nice digestif.
We got a Yorkie bar, which had this is another Nestle one. Yorkie had an advertising campaign which was not for girls. They wanted to make a chocolate bar which was marketed towards men because the majority of chocolate bars were marketed towards women in our part of the world. I don't know why. And so they decided to make this big chunky, like really, you gotta bite into this bad boy. It's like dense, and the whole thing was like not for girls. And I think they have to stop because of their
thing.
Yeah, and the ads is like like the Trix rabbit who'd be like trying to get up to mischief, trying to get the thing. The ad was like women dressing like men to try and like buy chocolate.
Jesus, what year was this?
I don't know. Look that up. Actually, type in like Yorkie nut.
That's
for
actually
girls.
hilarious. That's like
and like the logo.
Like Dude Wipes is like, are you a guy? Do you want to wipe your ass, but you're a guy? It's like guys, like not everything needs to be marketed to gender.
Here you go. Yeah. She has her mustache and like, obviously she's in construction gear because women can't work construction. The logo used to be like the women's. Oh yeah, there it is. But the O
there was no women.
the
O
so
insane.
Was the woman's like restroom. We call it a bathroom.
Which is good.
Woman's like restroom sign with the line going through it.
It's just my overall review.
Yeah.
A lot of milk chocolate. But it's all very good. It's definitely better milk chocolate. Sorry, I shouldn't speak with my mouth full. We are on a podcast, but the milk chocolate is better from Ireland than from America. I'll give you that.
I think I kind of leaned into that too. I did bring you in some Guinness.
Let's do some Guinness. Maybe we should see who can do the best pour.
Oh, you're gonna win.
You have a certificate.
I am certified.
Don't
but
sell
I'm
yourself
certified
short.
From the draft. I gotta do
got it. Did you know, by the way, fun fact, the canned Guinness won the award for best invention of the year, and it was the same year that the internet was invented. It beat the internet.
Wow.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Who was this? Was this like being judged in Ireland?
In 1994, the widget invented by Guinness won invention of the year in a poll in the UK, voted better than the internet. Damn right it did.
You know what? The internet's like ruined the world. So
I actually kind of think this has stood the test of time.
Look, no one has been radicalized into incel culture from a Guinness.
True, exactly. Only good things can come from Guinness.
Guinness will never post revenge porn. It'll never spread.
Maybe if you have a few Guinnesses, you might.
Actually, there's probably going to be some racist slurs.
There's probably going to be some racist slurs. All right, let's do some pours.
Two options right here. We have the bottle, we have the can. The can's unusual in that it has a little ball inside called a widget.
Yep.
And it will make the drink like creamy to try and replicate what you get from a draft. Open this bad boy up. You're going to let it sit for like a moment after you open it. And that little widget ball thing is going to use this nitrous, whatever, and like creamify it. And then the bottle is just a bottle.
Creamify it.
That's the technical term.
All right, let's go through some drinking terms to wrap it up.
Yeah.
These are Irish drinking terms that you can use on St. Patrick's Day. And you're going to tell me if people use these or not.
Yes.
All right? We're going to go alphabetically. Bladdered.
I'd know what it meant if someone said it, but if someone close to me said it, I'd be like...
It's like, what are you talking about? Is it like an old school thing?
Yeah.
Boogalooed.
I don't think I've ever heard someone say it, but I want to.
I kind of want to get boogalooed this weekend.
Let's go get boogalooed.
Hit the group chat, boogalooed.
Let's do it.
Bollocksed?
Bollocksed you'd hear a lot, yeah.
What does that mean? Just like
literally, bollocksed is like, I suppose it comes from like, isn't it bull testicles?
You're asking the wrong people.
It's like slang for like testicles, probably like bull testicles, but the usually it's like tired.
You're just kidding.
Is like bollocks. Okay. Usually I'd say like I'm bollocks. Same with knackered
bollocksed.
Would be another one you'd get.
Knackered. So like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cockeyed.
Cockeyed. I mean, surely you'd say cockeyed here.
I don't really think we do. I've never said it.
You know, cockeyed like they're not.
Yeah. Okay. So your eyes are like kind of like Paul Giamatti and the Holdovers.
I've been saying cockeyed to people all the time. They don't know what that means.
And not even a drunk thing.
You're just like
it's like getting blind drunk, kind of.
Yeah.
Not blind.
Yeah. But you're just kind of like. You're so drunk that if someone was to draw a caricature of you, your eyes would be going two different directions.
I like it. I like this one, demented.
Demented would be, yeah.
Fuck
you get that. It's very Harry Potter-esque.
It is very Harry Potter.
Dementors. Yeah.
Full. That's just full? That's what I have here.
I don't think that's really a slang.
Goosed?
Goosed. I mean, I'd know what it means again. Like a lot of these aren't like I wonder if they're more popular in like say Cork or Galway or somewhere else in Ireland. Maybe not so much in Belfast. I also haven't lived there in 7 years, so maybe
things have changed.
Gen Z things have come along and I'm not aware of.
All right, how's this one? Legless.
Legless, yeah.
Were you telling me now they're going like paralytic recently?
Paralytic, yeah. You'd get paralytic. Well, you'd always get paralytic.
I'm getting fucking paralyzed tonight, brother.
Yeah.
That's not an American thing at all, but I'm going to start using that. Magooed. I like that
Magooed,
one.
like Mr. Magoo?
Yeah, I'm getting fucking magooed.
I've heard people say it, but I've never said it.
Okay.
Again, the people close to me are a little bit more maybe vulgar with their slang.
I want to hear some ones that weren't including this as well.
Yeah.
Off his trolley. That's
Off
pretty cool. We don't have trolleys really anymore in America.
Yeah.
So.
Off his trolley. Well, I think isn't there like that's like off his wagon, right? And going on and off the wagon, I'm pretty sure it's to do with hangings.
Off the wagon.
When you've gone out, so I think
if you're off the wagon, you're not drinking anymore.
Yeah. So I think there were when you'd have a public hanging, everyone would go out drinking.
Okay.
So that's why you say it's a hangover when you're the next day
after
you're finished drinking. And then if you're on or off the wagon, that meant you were like on duty or off duties. And if you were off duty, you could drink. And if you were on duty, you couldn't
So
drink.
his office trolley.
Office trolley, I would imagine, is a drive from Alpha's wagon, right?
Pickled.
Pickled. These are very polite slang terms as well. Where'd you get
What are you saying? Like shitcock, fuck ass?
How'd you know that? Yeah. No, like you get like office tits.
Office tits, I like that.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
He was off his tits last night.
Yeah. What's the next one?
Polluted.
Polluted, you get a lot of. That's common.
Oh, yeah.
Polluted is very.
I actually kind of like that. Polluted.
Yeah, polluted.
Rubbered.
Rubbered.
Sorry, babe. I was rubbered last night. I wasn't myself. Scuttered.
Scutters.
Scutters.
What's funny is
I'm gonna say that so much.
If you're scuttered, yeah, you're drunk. But if you have the scutters, it means you have diarrhea. It means
sometimes they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand for sure. In my experience. All right, we got a couple more. Spannered,
yeah. And if you call someone a spanner, it's like calling them a tool.
Wow,
he's a tool. But you'd get spanner a lot, yeah.
Stocious,
bro.
Stocious. Is that actually real?
Stocious.
I don't know. STOCIOUS. I don't know. And then rode off.
Yeah. Like riding off a car. They're gone.
Gee-eyed.
Gee is like a slang term for vagina.
Sick.
And gee-eyed is like saying cockeyed, but I suppose technically
like
it would be like saying vagina-eyed. Yeah.
That's kind of creative.
There's look up just Google like a list there and let me vet this list. Pissed would be really but you don't say that here. Pissed.
We don't really. I also like pissed drunk.
Pissed drunk. Yeah, you'd have to put drunk at the end of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like.
Yeah. Scutter.
What about
ossified? You'd get ossified. Steaming, plastered. You'd get wrecked. Yeah. 3 sheets in the wind.
Langers.
Shit face.
Fluttered.
Fluttered, yeah. Flutered, you mean?
Flutered.
Yeah, flutered.
Flutered.
So, like a flute.
All right, before we let you go, Sean, what's your favorite thing about America?
My favorite thing about America? There's too much to list.
The Daily Friday podcast.
It's the Daily Friday podcast.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
It's Jack Lawler on the Daily Friday podcast. That's my favorite thing about America.
Guys, that's all the news that's fit to podcast. As always, have an incredible day and go Jets. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bring the green.